How's it going, everybody? My name is Eric Diaz, your future real estate agent, and today I am standing in front of a beautiful home in McKinney, Texas. We're actually going to be checking out 3 homes right here in McKinney, and I'm going to be showing you how much it would cost to purchase one. So the first one we're standing at is listed at $425,000. It is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, and it is 2,098 square feet. So the home is located in a really good part of McKinney. The neighborhood is beautiful. You're close by to some schools. The neighborhood is super quiet. I'll put up pictures of the home so you guys can check it out. Basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna check out the 2 other homes. I'm gonna show you what you can get around the price point under $450,000. I chose $450,000 because that's the maximum loan amount for an FHA loan. So once we look at the houses, we're gonna head back to the studio and I'm gonna show you the breakdown of the cost, like down payment, around what your monthly payment would be, and all of that. So let's go ahead and hop to the next house. I am standing in the second property. This one is listed at $419,000. It is a 3-bed, 2-bath, and it is a 1,864 square foot home. This one is beautiful. I love the layout. The backyard is gorgeous. It's in a great neighborhood as well. I'm sure that you guys would think this is a perfect property. The kitchen is super spacious and the home just has a really good flow to it. Now, living in McKinney, it is the 2nd safest city in the United States. And for this price point is a great option, especially if it's your first time home or if you're just looking to move to a bigger house or finally purchase a home to be able to move your family there. This would be a great option for a family like yourself. And looking around, the home doesn't need a lot of upgrades. It's in pretty good condition, so nothing too major as well. The homes in McKinney aren't super old, so there's nothing below 1950s where you're, having to spend a lot of money on the repairs. So that's another plus. That leaves us with the last property. Let's go ahead and check that one out. Just like that, we're at the 3rd property. This one is listed at $400,000. It is a 4-bed, 2-bath, and it is 2,164 square feet. This one is the least expensive out of all of them. And I think from the ones that we've seen, this one is, we can say, the most outdated. The cabinets and everything like that, it's just a little old school, but this is still a great property. The area is really good. I actually grew up not too far from here. The high school that this is zoned for was actually my high school, Heritage High School. So I know the area. It's an amazing area, super family friendly, great school system, and it's located fairly close to the tollway and all the major streets. So you're not too far from the Stonebriar Mall or everything there is to do in Frisco, but you're also located in McKinney, so you're close to all the retail that McKinney has to offer. All in all, a really good location. So now that we've seen all 3, let's head back to the studio and see how much you would have to put down to buy one of these homes. Just like that, we're back in the studio. We're gonna go over the area of the houses that we looked at in McKinney, and I'm also going to break down the cost of what it would look like to buy one of these homes. So if you guys wanna look at the screen, right here in red is where the house is located, at least one of the ones that we saw. This is in between all 3, so I think it's a great location to choose from. As you can see, you're right off 380, which is the major road off McKinney. You have Dutch Bros Coffee, which is a really good coffee shop. You have Home Depot, Sprouts Farmers Market, so you got a good grocery store, and you do have a shopping center right down here. So all in all, you're fairly close to a major highway and in a really good location of McKinney. So now we're going to jump to the cost of the home. I just looked up the interest rate and it is sitting at an average of 7.14, so that's what we're gonna be using. And for the price of the home, we are going to be averaging out the 3 that we saw, which basically breaks down to $413,000, which, as we just saw, I think is a realistic price point in McKinney for really, really good homes. A lot of people have the misconception that you need 20% as the down payment. So these videos are just to educate you and show you that there are easier ways into home ownership. So let's hop on the phone and see how it breaks down. Like I said, the price point is gonna be $413,000. And the loan type is FHA, which is gonna allow you to do a 3.5% down payment. The interest rate, I said, was a 7.14, and we'll do a 30-year fixed loan. I will also input the address so we can get correct tax information. As you can see, the taxes are a little high in McKinney, and that would be the breakdown of a 4-bedroom home in McKinney, Texas. Your down payment would be $14,454. Now keep in mind, this is just an estimate. This is not exact numbers. Of course, this is subject to change on a ton of factors. So just use this as a rough guide on how much you might need to save. I would honestly just overestimate. So with your prepaids and fixed costs, which is gonna be your title fees and everything like that, total amount of cash you would need to bring to closing would be $27,206, which is fairly realistic, especially to buy a beautiful property in one of the best areas in North Dallas. Now your monthly payment will look closer to the one on the left, which is $4,078. Now, of course, with that interest rate, that payment is going up. So this might be scaring a few people out there. Like I said, what we can do is whenever you're submitting an offer, you can ask for seller concessions. If the seller was to credit you a certain amount of money that you were able to buy your rate down, your monthly payment would go down. So let's just pretend you're my client and I was able to get the seller to credit enough money to buy down 2 points. So if we go back and let's say we're able to buy down to a 5% interest rate, and we'll see how that changes. So it goes from $4,000 monthly payment to $3,500. So that's a $500 savings monthly. You can see that might mean the difference of being able to afford your home or not. It's a fairly easy thing to do, which benefits you as the buyer so you can get a cheaper payment, and the seller so they can sell their home a lot quicker than just sitting on the market because people are scared of the interest rates. So as you can see, it doesn't take that much to be able to purchase a beautiful home. So I hope videos like this help you realize that home ownership can be attainable and should be realistic. Even in a crazy market like now, I just showed you a couple of ways that I help my clients out be able to get a better monthly payment and perhaps their dream home. So if you're interested in working with me or you have any other questions, feel free to reach out. My contact information is down below. I would love to be able to help you out. Thanks again for watching. Make sure you click that like button if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you at the closing table.